This your post?
Yes.
Okay, guys. Sometimes people like to see y'all get ready.
Yeah, we're getting ready here.
Get ready.
Yeah. We're gonna have a good show.
Oh, we're gonna have a perfect show.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And then when we get ready to hit it, just hit go live.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that now. You can do that now. And announce yourself. We're with Undeniably Sports Talk with Harold White.
Undeniably Sports Talk tonight with myself, Harold White, along with my very capable,
Established.
yeah, no question
Decorated.
about it. Yeah, he's the
Decorated.
Man. He's the man.
Greg Tucker, straight out of Flint, Michigan, Flintstone.
What and also a draft pick.
AKA CT.
Okay, 82, 53rd player pick out of
53rd.
University of Illinois.
Craig, tell them what team you played for.
University of Illinois.
Okay, I'm talking about professionally as well.
I was drafted by the New York Knicks. Me and my cousin Trent Tucker, same draft pick.
Look at that.
First time ever in NFL.
Look at that.
NBA history. Cousins drafted by the same team, same year.
So we're in for a treat. Second time in. I'm glad you're back, bro.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad my champions are back. Talk some real sports here. So go at it, guys. We've had an exciting. A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. Of course, basketball. You know. That seems to be the topic, the initial topic nowadays. I guess because we're in basketball season.
Exactly, yeah. And
You
just
know?
got out of basketball season.
Just got out of basketball.
Really,
Yeah.
the main topic was about the hiring of J.J. Redick,
Okay.
the Los Angeles Lakers. What do you think about that?
Well,
Go ahead.
What do you think about that, Harold?
I have mixed emotions about hiring J.J. Redick. He has absolutely no experience. He's just unseasoned, and then he's going to coach some guys that got some season, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and I'm just leery of somebody coming in new. Example, look at what was the guy's name that coached the Brooklyn
X,
Nash.
Yeah, no experience at all.
No experience at all. He went over there. He coached about 28 games.
That's it. Yep.
You know,
exactly.
he just didn't have it, and you know it's hard. Coaching is not the easiest thing in the world for anybody, especially in the pros.
Exactly.
In the pros, because those guys, they already know how to play, and they're not really that accustomed to having somebody coached unless you got a history of it and that something you've been doing for a while, and you know what you're talking about. So I don't know. J.J. seems a little cocky.
I'm gonna tell you why that is.
He was a decent ball player when he played in the league. I liked
Yeah,
his
he was
game.
pretty. I remember him
vaguely.
Shoot that
15
thing.
years. Yeah.
He played good, but it's mostly overall basketball players that've been in the league don't make very good coaches. Only if you can only find a few of them.
There's a couple
Well, I give you a couple examples that was pretty
that
good.
are coaching right now.
Who?
Jason Kidd. You don't like Jason?
Jason was great.
Kidd,
That's a great example.
That's one.
So I mean, how many are there in the league though?
It's a lot.
How many
were in the league
now?
No.
Now,
How many in the
Now,
league?
no. I'm talking about now.
right now. Well, you got Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that was the first one I think
That's
about.
a good coach too. Jason
He's
Kidd.
a damn good coach. He looks like he listens.
Right.
Jason knows the game.
Yep.
So does Jason know the game better than JJ Redick?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, I just wanted you to say that.
Yeah. Oh,
I would say.
I'm feeding you.
Yeah. Because he's been around it. You know, the coaching tree. I think long.
Whereas, how long has JJ Redick been commentating?
I'm gonna say about
2 years.
2-3
Maybe
years.
So he stepped, and how long has he been retired?
About 3 years.
Yeah, because he played. Didn't he play with Anthony Davis in
Played
New
with
Orleans?
Anthony Davis in New Orleans.
Yeah.
When Anthony first came in the league? How long was he in the league?
A little after he had came into the league.
Yep.
I want to say I think that one of his main influences of getting on the Lakers was LeBron.
Ain't no question.
Yeah.
What me and Craig were talking about before we started the broadcast was that it's no longer. It seemed like it's no longer about experience.
See, you can't.
Right.
You can't.
It's no longer about experience anymore.
No.
It's about likes,
right,
popularity.
Exactly.
Social media is bled over into sports, just like it's bled over in politics and everything else.
Yeah.
Social media runs. And I can say from my experience, I very seldom. I may look at Sports Center, but other than that, I watch the news, and then I'm watching podcasts. That's it. I don't even watch TV. My girl makes me watch some of this stuff on TV, but other than that, I don't. So I think that's bled over into sports because so many athletes now have podcasts.
Yeah, a lot of them.
So we're talking about LeBron got a podcast. We were just talking about that last week where he thought that the other guy kind of shit on him a little bit. What's the other brother that used to play? Big dude, brother with the beard.
Big Perk.
Yeah, he said he kind of did him, messed him around with the podcast. So podcast. So that's why I think social media has a big thing to play with it. They know all of the old dogs are retired.
Right. Well, Charles Barkley be retired here soon.
He already.
He said one of the main reasons because TNT, I think, is being bought. I think that had something to do with it because he was the commentator on there, and I think they're being. Did we talk about that one week? They're being bought out.
We touched on it. Yeah.
Oh, are they? That's the reason. Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, they're being bought out, and so they said they might have a whole new format. You know, the Shaq, Barkley, Kenny, and
I never really cared that much about that show, to be honest.
I liked it.
I was very confident.
I like it, man.
Well, I mean, everybody got their own opinion. You like it,
right?
I didn't care for it.
I like it.
You just want them to stick to the stats.
What's too much buffoonery in there?
Man,
that's a part of the show.
I think exactly.
That's what make it. I'm telling you.
I like the antics.
I love it.
Plus, they throw some real stats. These are veterans. See, it'd be something if they weren't proven people.
Right.
These are proven people.
These are veterans. Yeah.
These are proven people. You know.
Kenny got 2 rings. Shaq got 3.
Yeah. The only person
Charles ain't got
nothing, but he a veteran in the game. You know.
So yeah.
You know.
I got it.
But getting back to your initial point, you know what we started out the whole conversation about. You know. We're talking about, we start opening up with JJ, right? Yeah. I think that he is going to be there as long as LeBron is going to be there.
Well, that ain't no long time.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a long time.
He's not going to have any staying power if LeBron retires and he's there because I think that team will eat him up.
Yeah.
I think he claims that I looked at both of his interviews. He claims that he wants to be a very good NBA coach. He claims that he wants to see to this team wins. The Lakers right now don't have the material that it takes in order for them to get to the next level.
Right.
You got an older LeBron James, and he takes a lot of plays off. And then you got Anthony, who's probably 31 years old, going on 35, because he
played his best years last
year. Yeah, he played. Anthony played well, but his body is, he just.
And he's as good as he's going to get.
Yeah,
right.
He's good as he. I've always wanted him to be consistently aggressive. I talk about Anthony. I yell at the TV every time he come down. Look like he's about to get an injury. You know, I'm holding. I'm like, okay. Did he get up and walk?
He hits the ground. He hits the ground every time.
But if you look at his history when he was in high school, he grew like 5 inches
over summer or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So his body, is kind of, not there.
Rickety.
But it's probably there now. But he still hits the ground all the time.
Yeah.
Heck of a player, good defensive player.
I-
Should have won
I-
defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah,
He very easily could have won. I think he would have been a better 4 than a 5 than he was this year. I always thought he was a better 4.
Yeah, well, if they would have kept like Lakers had JaVale McGee on their team, they'd have kept JaVale McGee.
Which I always thought was a beast.
Yeah, if they'd have kept JaVale, then you could have AD at the 4.
Because they won the championship with JaVale.
Yeah.
That was in the
Anthony
bubble.
Davis, I mean, what's-called was there too. The other son from Orlando.
How?
They had Howard too.
Why did they trade JaVale, man?
I don't understand that.
They
What? Well, they get with that.
no, I didn't understand it either. I didn't understand.
I came back the next season, he was gone.
I
Okay,
couldn't
check it
believe
out. Check it out.
They kept the
We
trade
haven't seen
quiet.
Lavelle- We haven't seen Lavelle stay on any team long at all.
Right, he bounced around.
He always
Yeah,
bounced around. And basically,
He got 3 rings.
Yeah, he does. He got rings.
Yeah.
He got rings. But basically, that has a lot to do with the fact that he plays good. He plays good, but then he'll do 2 things well, and then he'll turn around and do 5 things not well.
Well, I think that was with that Shaq thing, you know, that little podcast. He had Shaq in the food.
Well, Shaq
And
was
he
always
showed him
showcasing that.
Yeah, he always
Shaq would showcase that, and that was it was the truth.
Yeah.
Does some knucklehead
But he's
stuff.
a good backup.
He's a
great
good ball
backup
player.
center. Yeah.
He just does some knucklehead stuff.
So he was with Dallas, and then he went to somewhere else because he wasn't with Dallas because they traded him from Dallas.
Right. Dallas could have used him too this year.
Now they got them big men. They're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. But JaVale McGee's, he's who he is.
But I think about J.J. Redick. You know, when you got those coaches that come in and they don't have no coaching experience, they're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna the arguments with, and then sooner or later they're gonna ship them out of there. Because if you got veterans for 2 years and they gone, especially after you win a title, what you think they're gonna do with him? See, it's really not him; it's the upper management. I think
it's LeBron.
I think they upper
Lakers.
management.
That's what irks me about the Lakers. Lakers management is horrible.
It's politics, man.
Horrible,
It's
man.
horrible.
And what was Kobe's?
Rob Pelinka.
He's actually the man that LeBron goes and talk to, and
Jenny Bush.
but all them. That's really the big 3 right there.
Right.
And none of them have any experience at all. None of them.
Right.
Pelinka was the president along with Magic Johnson, and you could put both of them's brains in a bird, and they would have flew backwards. Neither one of them knew what they were doing. And Magic bailed on. Magic said, "I can't do it."
He just left.
Magic, I'm done.
He said
He wasn't going right.
there was some backbiting things going on. He said he felt like Pelinka was talking behind his back.
Probably was.
Fine, but Magic made a lot of moves, man. That was horrible, just straight horrible.
Yeah, but still, that's Magic.
Well,
That's
Magic
Magic.
What you mean?
making
What
moves.
does that
was the
mean?
coach.
He's Magic.
Magic is Magic.
He didn't make no moves.
Magic is allowed to
What
make
do
a
you mean
mistake.
Magic
or two.
What did he make move?
Was the president when Magic was the president of the Lakers? He traded a lot of players. What the first thing he did was he drafted Ball. He drafted that Ball kid.
Oh yeah,
That was a terrible draft.
Right, you're right.
He could have had D'Angelo Fox
instead
of he drafted Ball. He gave away a lot of players.
So you're saying that Magic even being put in there in the first place was a mistake?
Yes.
Well, he was going
To be the
anyway
president.
because he's a Laker.
To be the president. Now,
What position would you rather than?
He could have functioned in another.
He could have been a coach.
Well, he
He
tried
was
that
a
before.
coach.
Magic didn't like how
He just
how-
don't like what the
how the young
patience-
players there are today with cell phones going off in the locker
Oh
room
yeah,
and
that's
stuff
right.
like
That's
that.
right. That's
No,
right.
he ain't like he
Magic ain't
couldn't.
playing
He
that.
wasn't a coach. He didn't like that. He only coached for like 8 games.
Yeah.
8-9 games. He couldn't handle that.
Yeah,
But,
but so you ain't listening. Magic was the director on the floor.
And usually,
Like a sergeant.
great basketball players aren't very good coaches because if I'm a great basketball player and I'm asking you to do something and you're not doing it.
Right.
I don't
Your
understand.
patience is
Your
like
patience level is
it's just like a musician. You
I
can be
thought Larry Bird did good at it. I thought Isaiah did good.
They did. Both
Yeah,
of them
I
did.
thought they did
I
good.
mean, but then we bring
Doc
it back
Rivers.
to Jason Kidd right now.
Yeah, Jason Kidd, yeah, right now.
Would you call him an exception to the rule?
He is an exception.
Right now, yeah.
He's an exception to the rule.
But Doc Rivers.
But
was
Phil
still-
Jackson, didn't Phil Jackson play
Phil
ball
Jackson
too?
was a player
Phil
too. He
Jackson
won the
was a
title
player,
with the
yeah.
Knicks.
Yeah.
And now he got 7 of them on his hand.
He got 10.
Or 10.
I was about to say he
got 10, that's right,
I
dude.
think he out of fingers.
Yeah.
I know he had more than 7.
He got
Yeah.
5 with the Lakers. He got 5 with the Bulls, and he got 1 with the New York Knicks.
No, he got 5 with the Bulls. Ain't got 5.
No, the Bulls, excuse me.
I mean-
the Bulls got 6.
Oh, 6 with. Excuse me.
He got
right,
6 with
yeah.
the Bulls, 5 with the Lakers. That's
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My bad.
And then he got 1 with the Knicks. That's 12.
Is he the most winningest coach?
Yes,
Phil Jackson, you're probably the best.
he is the most winningest coach in
Basketball.
NBA history. Yeah,
Yeah.
Phil,
he's
yeah,
a
Phil's
he
good.
passed Red Auerbach
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
because
Right.
Red retired and let Bill Russell take over, so he only got like 9 or 10. So he let Bill Russell, and Bill Russell won the last one at Boston.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Phil
he's the most declarated coach
he is.
in the NBA
Phil
as
Jackson.
far as championships.
Yeah.
are concerned.
I'm gonna bring one of them things, man. I got 2 of them at home, and I keep on forgetting it.
Mhm.
Okay. So we talked about that. We dabbed the Reddick thing. I guess we're gonna have to just wait and see.
Yeah, it's a wait and see thing. With
Yeah,
And then the thing about what was the new thing with LeBron, Bronny? Something that he was in the news concerning
well,
something.
supposedly
Somebody tried to
LeBron-
hit on him or something. No, female or something was getting want to get with him.
Oh yeah,
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That ain't no
I thought it was
basketball
like
stuff.
Madonna or somebody like that, man, was trying to get with
He,
him. But go ahead, back to
supposed-
sports related. I have to be in the know and all
Well,
this
that
stuff.
will happen. You know what I
Supposedly,
mean?
LeBron took a step back and said he didn't want him. He wasn't all that enthusiastic about Bronny playing with him. He wasn't. He kind of basically took a little step
What the hell
back.
you been talking about all these months?
Okay, there
Right.
it is.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
let me
I
tell
saw,
you.
he might be right because I saw about Clutch Sports was saying that LeBron is his man and Bronny is going at his man, his own self. You know, so he is trying to step back a little bit.
He is. He's trying to step
Yeah.
back. But now check this out. Take a listen. This just happened yesterday.
Okay.
The College World Series was won this year, day before yesterday, by Texas A&M. Texas A&M's coach was on TV,
He gonna be there for
told
life.
the news, "I'm gonna be here for life. I came to Texas A&M because I didn't want to have another job. No more jobs in life. I want to play. I want to be here forever." It wasn't an hour later. He signed a contract with University of Texas, just
Wow.
like that. He lied that quick.
Well, you know, money can make you lie.
You think it
Money
was
and maybe promises to get this
Yeah,
and get
but
that.
That Texas oil down there.
That's some long dough, dude.
Texas got long money.
That's some
down there.
long
Yeah.
money, man.
Well, he was already down there.
Yeah, but they got longer than Texas A&M. That's the University of Texas.
So what's the
They the
moral
big
of
dog.
what's the moral of the story? Keep your damn mouth shut.
Thank you.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Never say you're gonna do something.
Keep
you're
your
gonna
mouth
turn around.
shut.
Because you always gonna have
LeBron
somebody
James-
that's gonna come
LeBron
in
James
and
told-
offer you more.
Yeah, LeBron James told the media that he wasn't gonna play in the bubble. He said, "I'm not gonna play if there ain't no fans there."
Right.
And look
they
what
won
happened.
it.
And look,
And
what
they
happened
won the championship.
with no
Yeah.
fans there.
Okay, that's right.
You know, so
That's
you know,
true.
if you don't know what you're saying for the most part, just chill out. Don't say nothing. If you don't know what to
Well,
say.
that's
don't
where
say
your
nothing.
that's where your PR person and your agent's supposed to be really talking. But because we're going back to social media again,
Right.
everybody has access at their fingertips to talk to get on social media. You got an automatic audience as soon as you pick up your phone.
Right.
Well, you ain't got to ask nobody nothing. I could just tell you how I feel. A lot of times they put their foot in their mouths and they got to walk it back. You know, they got to come on the apology tour.
Right.
So many athletes, so many people in general, the public, They got to do the walk back to it because they really saying how they feel.
Right.
Which I would rather a person stand on what somebody stand on business.
Right.
Stand on business, say what you feel instead of these sorry ass apologies.
Right.
Say what you mean, man.
That's what you mean
I
to say.
respect it. We don't have to agree on everything. But we live in society now, we all got to think the same.
Right.
Everything.
I agree.
Everybody got to think the same. We cannot have differences of opinion and still get along. You either one way or this, and that's why I don't like. I don't like, but because it comes down to control. But if you're getting paid a lot of money, there's going to be a control factor there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can't always say how you feel. You got to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Got it.
So, what do you think about tonight? The draft is tonight.
Well,
This is an unusual draft.
well, at the top of the board, you seeing all French guys being
Is
drafted.
that crazy?
I heard a stat today about probably 1 or 2% of the draftees going to be from America, United States.
What? Wait a minute. From the United States?
Yeah, I'm talking about that all the draft picks, majority of all the draft picks coming from overseas.
Oh, from over.
Yeah, because see, the league has changed. It's showing you the league has changed.
I mean, look at baseball.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Well, it's been
Yeah, no. I'm just saying it's been like that.
But basketball is doing it now. Basketball is changing. It is changing. You ain't got no.
Why do you
jump
think
shot.
that is? And I'm going to give you my opinion at the end.
Well, I think my opinion is I think that they're going away from the big men because they want a lot of more flash. That's why they go in with the 6'7" guys that can shoot the ball. They want scoring to be up. So now you got people watching the game. Back in what I got on right here, the Pistons, it was first team to 80 win. That they don't like that now.
Right.
See, it wasn't like that.
I mean, back then that made sense to me.
Yeah.
It's just like you growing up and, in sports, y'all played sports growing up.
Yeah.
If you was good, you was good.
Right.
If you wasn't good, you rolled the bench.
Exactly.
Even if you even got on the team.
Right.
Nowadays, because we all believe in fairness, we all believe in, well, I know he's not good as you, but he deserves a chance. We got a softer world now. It's not
that I agree with.
it's not the best guys anymore. It's
Right.
not the best. And so my thing is, I think they're choosing a lot of international players because they don't have to deal with the stress of American players. A lot of the international players coming in is hungry. I just want a chance to be an American.
Yeah, they don't
That's
say
all they
too
grew
much.
up wanting to be,
Right.
is live in America, and now they get a chance to live the American dream. Whereas we born and raised here, and we coming with all the other shit too.
Baggage. Oh man, everything. Yeah.
We might have to be a civil rights activist in about 2. It's not that we want to, but because people are supporting you, they're kind of pushing you that way. Whereas I believe they're doing it for political reasons. And I believe an international player will accept less money than a domestic player would.
Right.
Because they're more hungry. And believe me, I'm not foreign to this way of thinking. I'm Joe Schmo, live around the corner.
Right.
Believe me, the top decision makers are thinking about this. If you have a not so good player as LeBron in his heyday, he don't have to be that good,
Right.
but he can be good enough. That's what that's what I'm saying to you. You believe that the players back in the day were more aggressive and better than the players today.
I do. I really do.
You think that
Because back in the day, you used more centers. It was more centers, 7-footers in the league.
We talked about that too, because we
definitely. Everybody had a 7-footer on their team. Sometimes
at least
they had
one.
2.
Yeah.
Sometimes Boston had Pierce, Bird, McHale, all them was over 6'11".
Right.
Walden was on the team. He's 7 foot.
he never said.
But y'all say the game
was.
is softer now.
It's
soft.
changed. It's
It's
changed.
changed.
Would you
And
say
I'm not-
changed or softer, or ain't changed and softer?
Both.
Both of them.
Both. I
But
think
the
both.
game has changed now because the big man today in Europe plays 6'10", 6'9",
and shooting jump.
they shooting jump shots.
Right.
You know, as when we was coming up, they ain't the
6'10",
big man.
you going
down low
in the paint.
You ain't gonna play out there. You know,
No.
and then a lot of the guys that shooting. The only good examples I can come up with Dirk Nowitzki.
Right.
European 6'11", he can shoot that thing. And then now you got
your boy from Denver.
Yeah, Jokic.
Jokic.
Is a center though.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
True.
That's
You're right. But then you got Kevin Durant, who's 6'11", and can shoot that thing. You know, so I mean, but those are only a few. But now we look at the draft today, and most people, including myself, I can't even tell you who them two guys is they got at the top.
Yeah,
that are going to be
both
drafted. Both of them are from France.
First round is a Zachary Risasha.
Right.
And
I've
then
seen him
for
play.
the Hawks, and then you got Alex Sarr for the Wizards.
Right. And both of them are from France. And both of them are just what we're talking about now. They long, they can shoot.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
6'7",
they
have
them
long
6'9",
because it's about, I think that now, if you look at it, I think the defense these times right now this year is playing a lot better because Boston played defense. Defense won.
Boston was undeniable, man. I'm so
they played
proud of these
defense,
guys.
man, in championship. See, so that's why people are now trying to mimic their team.
That's what they're trying.
They trying to do.
They got to. They looking at film like a mug. They looking at Boston defense like a mug.
But look what the Knicks did today.
They're centering their team around.
What did the Knicks do?
The Knicks signed Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
6'7". He played with what you calling him in college.
He played with
Villanova. They played with Villanova, so now they got 4 Villanova.
Yeah.
And they just signed OG Anunoby.
Well, that's beautiful, man.
They signed Ginobili?
Yeah, they signed him a 5-year, $212 million deal today.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw that. Yeah.
Well, all them guys is long.
All of them
can
long.
play defense
6'7".
just like
Boston. See,
just
Boston
like
showed
Boston.
them something this year.
Yeah.
That you're going to have to check up.
Yeah.
And see, when you get those long players, it kind of, to me, it's kind of moving out that short point guard.
Right.
See, you got to be like 6'4", or be like John Morant, or you know what I mean? Be able to get up in there, quick dribble, get to the hole, jump, all that. Because you got a man from Boston. He a killer on defense.
Who's that?
Point guard for Boston.
Oh,
Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah.
See, long arms,
Yeah.
Back in the day, like Derek Harper, I played with in college. 6'5", long arms, can play defense.
Okay.
They kind of shine away from the Allen Iverson type.
So they're going taller.
They're going a little taller. Yeah.
Well, you look at these two guys at the top of the heap. They fit that protocol.
Yeah.
They're gonna go with Atlanta. Atlanta got some long people over there.
Right.
They got Murray and they got that other kid over there. Except for the little short guard.
Watch them trade him. They're gonna end up
you
trading.
Think they're gonna trade him?
Watch.
I kind of think they are too.
Watch.
And I think the Lakers kind of looking.
I'm just gonna. I mean, we talked about it during like one of the last of the finals game with Boston and Dallas, where I was like, Boston was just dominating. Dallas looked like little kids out there playing with ball, and then we all attributed to the fact that look at the height.
Yeah.
Boston got some height on their team, man.
Long,
You brought this up, and then I went and looked. I said, damn.
Yeah.
Because they looked like they just didn't have a chance, man.
Yeah.
They got length.
And so, like you said, they're looking at all the teams in the league are studying Boston at this point. Because they damn near just washed them out, man. And I think they could have did it, but they Dallas played a good game. But if they really wanted to beat them dudes, I think they could have beat them.
Well,
And I think they could have been a straight washout.
The league, if you look at the NBA, it's what they call a copycat league. It's a copycat
They want to win?
You
want to get the
Golden State had their run.
The passing. They had the bad passing game.
They had the shooters.
But they had a passing game too. They was phenomenal with their passing.
Yeah, but they had shooters. See,
they had two of the greatest shooters.
Yeah.
You can't beat them unless you have shooters.
No.
Now LeBron them got them. I'm telling you, See,
LeBron got him that one time.
they would have got him another time.
If
but
their team had been
somebody would have, if they wasn't hurt up.
Kyrie got hurt, and
they would have got him the next year if they wouldn't have ran and got KD.
Damn.
See, after they beat them, everybody went to KD's though.
Yeah.
And knocked on it. Hey man, we need you.
Yeah.
You can best believe.
I was thinking about KD last night. I was thinking to myself, KD got to be the biggest fool in the world to allow Draymond Green to run him out of town.
Yeah.
One person. He said he didn't want to play with them no more, and he left. And your best years
was right there. Could have won a couple more.
He won, he won one with him.
MVP
I mean,
twice, 2 years.
Yeah, I mean he won. Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of bitch move.
Well, yeah, because see, they got into it on the bench, and he called him a bitch.
Called him a bitch.
And national TV.
But Draymond got more pool in the Lakers than Kevin Durant.
Sag nasty, baby. I'm sagging
But look, I wouldn't have let nobody run me out of town if I done got 2 MVPs.
So what does that tell you? That there were other things happening. There were other things happening. I mean, now we can just
like maybe he told the truth.
That's about we won it before you got here. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that was the truth.
That was the truth.
I mean, he wasn't lying. But Draymond, I think I actually like Draymond, but he's positioned. Huh?
That's right.
Yeah, well, I don't have to like Draymond. I don't have. I'm trying to learn. I'm learning.
That's right.
I'm learning him and how he's trying to position himself. This is a strategic way how he's acting. This ain't just a reflex.
Well,
he's trying to position himself.
What he did, he moved KD out there, so he got that $100 million. Yeah. Think about it. See, and KD is gone. He had to get him out of there because the next contract was coming up.
I don't think Draymond thought KD was gonna go though, just because he called him a bitch. I just don't believe that.
Yes, he did.
I believe
that's why he did it. That's why he did it.
Well, you want to come and be a part? You can come and be a part of this panel. Come on up here. Come on up here and talk.
Drake got hard, but
I welcome your opinion.
Go out of Saginaw.
Yeah,
Sag nasty.
Sag nasty with the Michigan State. Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah.
He don't take no stuff.
Warriors, they're still good.
They are still good.
They're the Warriors now. They ain't the top of the chain no more.
I know, but
everybody go to the top and come down.
So that brings me to this point too. What you think they're gonna do with PG? PG is gonna be a free agent. He makes a decision by Saturday. He's gonna be a PG. So what does he do? Does he leave?
I think Paul George is just doing this so they can go on and give him that 4-year deal to stay in Clippers. I don't think he's going nowhere. That's my opinion. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Speaking of them, they're moving to Inglewood.
Yeah, they got a brand new stadium.
Yeah.
The owner is the richest ever.
Yeah.
He got money. Shoot, what you gonna leave for?
I wouldn't leave.
I wouldn't leave that.
But if you want a shot at
that's the title, thing. He don't have a ring yet, do it?
No.
But see, you might not get a ring.
If you want a shot at the title,
but you gotta
Clippers have an adequate squad.
Yeah, if he stay there,
ain't gonna get it won.
So
if he stay there and they be healthy, they got a shot.
If you
healthy, all they gotta do is be healthy.
Okay, they ain't been healthy.
See, that's the key.
So they're trying to.
That's the key in basketball. You got to be healthy.
The man that they
need
to be healthy is
Kawhi
Leonard
and Paul George.
Kawhi is not gonna be healthy. Kawhi ain't gonna be healthy.
When they gave him 3-year deal,
that was on them.
$90 million.
Kawhi was a great buy. And a lot of people don't understand. I think he got a degenerate hip.
You think it's hip?
Probably. I think
it was something wrong when he was down in San Antonio that they didn't handle
they wouldn't handle that right.
That's why he left. That's why he left. But I'm telling you, when he won the title there in Toronto, when he came back the next year, he was the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
That coming in that year.
Yeah.
And LeBron and KD was in there.
Yeah.
And he was the best player in the league that year.
So would y'all put like if Paul George keeps jumping, but I'm like you, I think he's gonna stay with the
I
Clippers.
think he's gonna stay.
He should.
Because you
Yeah,
don't
he'll
want him
get the most
turning
money.
you don't want him turning to like Chris Paul.
Jumping right.
Chris Paul jump.
Or LeBron James.
But LeBron got rings though.
He just
Chris Paul ain't got no rings. Chris Paul has been chasing rings.
Right.
And so he's thinking he can go to team, and that's the spirit right now of basketball. You don't stay with teams 5, 10 years, 20 years, and retire from them no more. People don't do that anymore.
Right. You only have it's a various of players that are just stay for the money. You know.
When did you see the league change as far as that? No loyalty.
In the last,
I think LeBron the one put that on the table
last,
for him.
as much as I dislike LeBron, I ain't gonna blame that on him.
Well,
LeBron was already
there?
winning. LeBron had already won in Cleveland, though.
No, he didn't.
He didn't win in
No,
Cleveland.
he left
So he
Cleveland
left to
won.
Miami and
And
he
won,
won there.
came back
They
to
came back
Cleveland.
and won Cleveland.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
My bad. But I was still a fan when he was still
Me
in
too,
Cleveland.
because see, back in the day when they
Yeah.
wasn't leaving, they wasn't leaving like that.
Right,
Magic
right.
wasn't leaving the Lakers. Larry wasn't leaving the Bucks. Isaiah,
What was the
Jordan,
team?
none of them.
What was the team that broke everybody? Kevin Durant. Who else was on the team?
Russell Westbrook,
Kevin
Kevin Durant,
and your boy with the Rockets, with the beard.
James Harden.
James Harden, all them was on the same team.
And everybody was so upset when they all left
No,
because they
but
had
who
a
was
chance.
the first one to leave? Kevin Durant.
No,
No, I thought it was James Harden.
Harden was the first.
No,
one.
hold on. Wait a
I
minute.
thought James
Wait a
Harden
minute.
left
Wait
it
a
for
minute.
Houston.
Wait a minute.
And everybody was like, "What?"
Listen what happened. Remember, Golden State beat them in
Right?
the finals.
Kinda. They beat
They
them,
was up
but they didn't
3-0.
dominate them.
They was up 3-0
But
and came
Harden
back and
been
beat them.
gone from that team.
No, he wasn't. He was
Yeah,
on
he
there.
was. No, he wasn't on that team.
We had to look that up.
Okay, look, I'm gonna show you what happened.
Then Kevin Durant left the next year.
Harden left because he was a sixth man and they wasn't no paying. He was coming off the bench, if you
Right.
remember. Harden was coming off the bench. Because Westbrook was the man.
Right.
Okay, Harden left and went to Houston.
Right?
Before Kevin Durant left,
Yeah,
I think he did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Kevin
he
was
left before
Kevin
Kevin
was the
left.
last one to leave. I think.
Kevin was the last.
Kevin was the last one. I think Kevin left. Kevin was there. Russell left before him.
Russell left
No.
before him. Yes.
but okay, just what I'm saying. That team that played Golden State,
That was
Remember,
all
they
three.
was gone.
all of them was on that team.
Harden was gone.
I don't know about that.
Harden
We're gonna have to
was
look
gone.
that up. We have to look
No,
that up.
I'm
I
saying-
remember because
I know for a fact Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook was on the team because
They
they
were, Devin.
choked in them last 2 games.
everybody was
But
upset.
Harden wasn't there though. Harden wasn't
Everybody
there. He
was
had been
upset. Everybody was upset with them because they could have had.
they could have ran it back.
They could have ran it back. If they
coulda
would have
ran it
stuck
back.
that, they could have clinched it, man.
They
I
coulda
believe
ran
in
it
next
back.
year.
Yeah.
What if they had a beat
If-
Golden State?
Or I mean, they lost, but
But if
they
they
had
ran
a
it
chance.
back,
If they
yeah.
the next year, if they would have
Oh,
stayed
Because they was
together.
all young.
Yeah.
So that was a
They
learning
would've
That
experience.
was
been.
the thing to do.
So
was
somebody
that
got into James Harden ear. That's what happened.
Harden was gone already.
I don't know about that. I'm
Yeah,
about to look
Harden
that
had
up.
a-
Why did Harden leave?
Harden because they wasn't gonna pay him. They wasn't
So-
gonna pay him, and
so-
he was a sixth man, and he wanted to start.
So we go back to Paul George.
Right.
We go back to a lot of new like franchise players right now.
Mhm.
The money or the ring. Sometimes you're not gonna get both of them, or at the same time.
Right.
The money or the ring, your legacy,
Well, I think what they do in the beginning is go for the money.
because they ain't got none.
Because you ain't got none, number
You
one.
coming out the project,
So you going for that money.
right?
I think at the end of your career, like how Karl Malone them tried it with the Lakers, Gary Payton them, and Payton ended up getting one with Shaq and them down there in
Miami.
Miami. See, they try to get it at the end because they done made the money.
Well, Peyton tried
See.
to get one with Seattle too.
Yeah, well,
They went.
They ran in the mic.
But that was
ran in the
yeah. Because that's where he spent the majority of his time in.
Yeah, a great player too.
Right.
Yeah, and his
Peyton was
son. Well, his son legacy too. So
Yeah,
you know,
great player.
but the money. So yeah, when you first come in, you're not thinking about legacy when you first get. Not unless you're a legacy ball player.
Right.
If you're a dad or somebody, or if you've been somebody like Kobe.
Right.
I don't think Kobe was more or less concerned with the money. He already got paid. He had offers, but I think Kobe was the exception. He came in the league thinking about legacy.
Right. And see, the thing about money is these days, money is huge now because compared to what they were making back in the day.
Oh,
They weren't making nothing back in the day compared to this.
There's so much money thrown into I think one of those factors is because hip hop music, social media has a lot to do with basketball.
I'm going to make a prediction.
Go ahead.
Within the next 5 years, there's going to be $1 billion basketball player or baseball.
You think it's going to take 5 years?
It'll be
He
in
got
that area.
700 million with Showtime from Dodgers. He got 700
He
million.
got 700. That's
So
right.
guess how much the owner's making if the players get in the business?
Billions.
With the television contracts,
They
with
get that.
the television contracts alone is what cinches it for your owners.
Oh,
That's where your money's at.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the big cities in New York,
In big cities,
LA,
New York,
Chicago.
LA, Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, that's what gets it.
I'm willing to go along with that. I think in 5 years, the WNBA players are going to be making millions of dollars. I believe that.
I think so too. I think there may be 100,000.
They have a microscope on them, and you have so many people. And this is one thing. While the ladies here, can I ask y'all a question? Are you all followers of sports just when you see it, or are you guys straight supporters of sports? Because this is one of my arguments, because a lot of ladies were saying that there was unequal pay with the WNBA and the NBA. But you look into the stands, there's no women supporters out there. There's no women fans. I mean, they're building. But are you all?
I'm a straight supporter. I've been a fan of sports since I was a kid.
Okay.
Okay,
You
you're
support
probably
women's
like
basketball.
Yeah.
okay, you're an exception to the rule.
Right.
If you're probably one out of what? How many would you say? How many of your friends are into sports like you?
Zero.
Be honest, not
I'm gonna be honest. I played basketball.
See,
that's why. Yeah.
there you go. So you're ingrained in it.
Yeah, you know about it. That's
And
right.
your friends might be athletes too, since you were involved. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Well,
Can I ask the question?
you may.
How come you don't mention Simone Biles on your podcast?
We weren't even through yet. How you know that wasn't going to be a
The
topic?
Olympics is coming
I
up.
think you
Yes.
should talk about her.
We could talk about
What are
gymnastics.
what are your
What are
opinions on Simone Biles?
I'm on
The
four.
great-
I support her.
The greatest of all time.
Her and
Yes,
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah,
and Sha'Carri.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
so
And
Yes.
Sha'Carri.
You know,
One of our topics after we finished with basketball was going to be the United States national.
well, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think you should talk about that.
Can you come over here and chime in?
Okay,
Don't be scared.
I'm talking
Don't be
about
scared.
Simone
I'm from
Biles.
St. Louis.
Okay.
Okay, grab a chair. Grab a
Right
chair.
here.
Here, you can get in the middle, right?
Okay. thank
Okay,
you. Let's
introduce
begin
yourself.
some of this.
Introduce
Okay,
yourself.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Uchenna, and I'm here with my best friend who just got accepted into a PhD program at UNLV,
Hey,
yeah.
congratulations.
That's right.
Dr.
Yeah.
Hollingsworth.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and we're talking. Well, let me tell you. Thank you. Let me, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady has been chiming in all through the hour, every 5 minutes. What about that? Then I
I mean,
can't.
only, but
The
because
Pistons.
I'm from New York,
Okay.
so it's just a vibe.
No,
that we
come on.
have, that, you know,
And
From New York.
yeah.
you were.
What part?
Where do you think?
I don't know.
Brooklyn.
Manhattan?
Yeah, that's
You
what I
think
was about to say.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
You think Manhattan?
Brooklyn.
Niagara Falls.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay.
outside. That's a little ways out.
Yeah, Western New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
City
Okay.
of Dreams.
Yeah. I love New York. I love New York.
How long have you been here?
Since like 07.
Oh, you've been here a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And,
20 years.
hmm
Yeah.
My daughter was born here.
Okay.
all right. So
I
you,
would call myself a local.
Oh, okay.
you're pretty much you're at local status at this
Yeah.
point. Local status at this point. but you were chiming in, and the reason I brought you in here, you're vocal about Simone Biles,
Yes.
and she just secured her position on the Olympic team.
Yes.
She's the oldest, but she still looks great.
Doesn't she?
She looks great.
Amazing.
So it was mighty phenomenal that her and Sha'Carri did it like in the same week.
Yes.
Whoever's been helping coaching Sha'Carri as far as her PR is concerned. I always thought she had bad PR people around it. We were talking about social media being at your fingertips.
Right.
And so there's no responsibility sometimes at times when you got a phone right here. I pick up on my Twitter account, on my Instagram, my TikTok, and I got multi-thousands.
Well, I just say,
Go
I
ahead.
think the full spectrum of Black women who
Mhm.
are displaying their athletic prowess is just beautiful.
Yeah, I've never.
I feel proud
Yeah,
of Sha'Carri, how she comes as a woman and her raw, authentic self. I think is beautiful.
I mean, we can even.
She does things that nobody in this world can do.
She's breaking records. She's
Breaking
breaking
records.
I mean,
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
we go back to Wilma Rudolph, if we go back to FloJo, if we go back to Jackie Joyner Kersee.
Yes.
So
yes.
those are people I'm sure.
That's right.
If you interview Sha'Carri, she's going to bring up those role models and her mentor.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
taking it to the next level.
Yep.
She is.
And I applaud her.
Yeah.
It was just, again, you have, we're in a climate where women in sports, especially sisters, Black women in sports are really doing big things.
Yeah.
And you look at Angel Reese in the WNBA.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things going, but I'm
I
all
even
for.
say the aces, here. in
Well,
Lexington.
yeah.
Two-time
Two-time champion.
Going for number
Exactly.
3. That's right. Don't
I'm
win
trying to
the
get a ticket. We're supposed to go. When are we going to the WNBA game?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
thanks
think
so
it
much.
needs to be scheduled.
Yeah.
I want to go, but what I want to do, and a main reason I brought you here, because often, and it's growing now, but often there's no women to talk about sports who
Yeah,
know
that's
about
true.
sports. Because I always said with
But my
friends,
friend Keisha, she knows a lot about sports too. She watches it more than me.
Keisha, you want to come and be a part? Okay, no problem.
Dr. Hollingsworth.
Doctor,
listen,
you have to say it like
share
that with
your
an English.
expertise.
You have to say it with an English accent. Dr. Hollingsworth.
No, you're fine. But we're talking about gymnastics, and that's one of the fields I like in the Olympics: gymnastics and
Yeah, I
track
like
and field.
gymnastics.
Yep, those
Track.
two.
However, this year, guess what they're adding? I talked about it. Breakdancing.
Oh wow.
Breakdancing is going to be a part of
Olympics.
competition. Yeah,
Breakdance.
competition. They've been trying to get this done since the 80s.
Really?
But look. If you look, I'm on social media all the time.
Yeah.
Internationally, oh man, it's serious over in Europe. They have serious
okay.
b-boy. They call it the stands.
Mm.
Stands, check it out. But b-boying, all of that stuff is going to be competitive competition. So that's so between track and field gymnastics and that's how.
Keisha, hand me my phone.
But
you guys are live streaming. I'm gonna go on mine.
yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Definitely.
on mine. Let's see who joins.
Definitely. So
I got some people on my feed. You got anybody on?
yeah,
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Oh, yeah.
speak to your
I
people.
never really went.
Okay,
Speak
I
to your
got,
people.
Let me see who
I got my
here.
boy Ronnie O on here, Johnny Billings, homeboy from Flint. What's up,
Checking
baby?
in.
I have.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
See, you got some people. Harold, speak to your people.
I got.
Who else I got on
Miss.
Oh,
Miss
Howard
Vicky.
Clark out there.
hold on.
I got Miss
What up,
Vicky. Hey,
JB?
Vicky, how are you? And I got Angie. Hey, Angie.
Okay, wait.
Flintstone to the bone, baby.
And I got Ziola. Can you
Okay.
believe that?
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And I have.
Do your listeners have any questions?
Yeah,
Who's
I
that?
mean,
John
yeah.
Billings.
They chime in from time to time.
Are
I
they
got
chiming
So
in?
when you go live, just say, hey, you're here with the Undeniably Sports Talk with Harold White People.
Undeniably. Okay,
Right.
let me see.
Once you go live.
How do you
live.
guys go live?
On Facebook.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yep.
Okay, and tell me what your name again is.
Wow, look at that.
There you go.
Oh, wait.
There you go. That's
We
it.
gotta turn the camera around. Okay.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
See if you can stand it. We're improvising at this
Yeah,
point.
let's improvise. I love the improvise. That's,
Yeah.
That shows genius when you improvise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it happen.
Yeah, make it
I'm
happen.
gonna find some of those.
You don't have to think about it. It's just natural. Natural is better. You know how we do it. And just state your name again. State your name again for the public eye to hear you.
Oh, Uchenna.
Huh?
Lewis. Uchenna.
Uchana?
Uchenna.
Uchana.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh, Jim.
Is that now?
like,
What is
like ooh, you're
what
gonna
is-
be in trouble. Like ooh.
what is the origin
Uchenna.
of Uchana?
What do you think it is?
I'm going to say African.
Oh, of course, it's African. That's the root.
Or your family directly.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't want to assume.
Oh, my daddy is from
Here we
South
go.
Carolina.
Okay.
And
Oh, from the Gullah Gullah area.
you know, I think he's from Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, they still have like roots, and because that was one of the main ports of the when the Africans would port here.
Yeah.
You know, South Carolina. It was the coastal area, so that was one of the ports.
Okay.
Uchenna.
How do I know if anybody's there?
Well, it might take them a little time because they're going to be shocked.
Cause see, I got these people coming in.
Your friends will be like, "I know she's not lying."
Okay, I got. Let me see. I got Kenyatta White. Who I wonder who she is.
Huh?
Oh.
Junebug in the house.
Okay. Is
And
that
I
you,
got,
Keisha? No.
I got Michael Shaw.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, what's going on? And then I got
How do you
my
see
other
your feed?
daughter,
See
Foster
those right
White,
there, those people are in.
and I got the
It'll use it.
notorious
Mine says,
Nikki Carter. All right.
Okay.
Slow
So
connect.
thank all your people,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for coming on, everybody.
We're going over.
Thanks,
We're going to
Ronnie, old
go.
Johnny.
We're going to do an extra 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to stop at 7. And the reason
Say the name of your show again.
the name of the show is named after this guy,
Undeniably Sports Talk with
Harold White.
With Harold White.
Mhm.
Undeniably Sports Talk with Harold White.
Harold White.
And
Okay,
sir,
wait, I'm
say
gonna
your
show
name
my-
again to this young lady.
Say
Craig Tucker.
okay, and can you guys just tell them what you do for?
I'm retired. I know sports. I talk about sports. I think I talk about the big four. I'm a basketball guy, baseball,
Boxing.
do you ever
football.
go to the sports book?
Yeah.
Oh
I go to
Lord,
sports
let me
books a
see
lot.
let me introduce this gentleman.
My name is Craig Tucker. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan. I played junior college basketball, Hall of Fame. Played at the University of Illinois. Was drafted in the 3rd round to the New York Knicks in 1982. Yes.
Thank you so much. And Keisha, I have my uncle.
Dr.
His
Hollingsworth.
name is Jack. He should have been here. Okay, and the man behind the
That's the man.
Hello,
Man.
world. I go by Brian G. Soul, but Brian G. Soul Garrett. I'm an entertainer here in Las Vegas, but I'm also a podcast. What do you call me?
Do you ever have comedians come on?
And that's what I'm working on now. Would you know a comedian?
I know a comedian.
I would love a comedian to be here and
Yes.
back and forth banter with
Oh
be
my
wonderful.
God.
And we're here every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday we are here.
Okay, we're gonna come back, everybody.
So
in
we have
Vegas.
another show after this show called Ask a Lady, Ask a Man,
Okay.
where men ask women maybe embarrassing questions and women can ask men embarrassing questions. The topic today is
She ready?
big male units, small male units, loose
Lord Jesus.
loose
What kind
women
of show?
parts,
What kind of show
or
is this?
tight loose women parts or tight women parts.
Okay.
What is your preference? But getting back to the sport.
Let's go back to sports. Yeah, let's go back to
Getting back to the sports.
What
So,
the world?
but we were mentioning, and the main reason Uchenna is here is
Right.
because we were mentioning gymnastics and women in the Olympics. We got to say, and let's go back because there
Well,
was
the
a
women's
Go ahead.
national team is being formulated right now as we speak. Tomorrow, they're going to run the 200 meters, the 400 hurdles. Um, they're going to pick your relay teams. They're doing the field events. Right now, Shakira's already been picked, and you got some men's events that's been picked, and the men's 100 and
You got some preparation.
400 and stuff like
That's
that.
a beautiful
So
thing.
it's going to be a great. This is going to be a great team. I'm going to go on the record and saying this is going to be one of our better teams, as far as medals are concerned.
Okay.
And and then here I wanted to mention this. One of the big surprises in the nationals this year, you got a kid out of Washington D.C.
Okay.
16 years old, running the quarter, 400 meters. He finished out of the money in the finals. However, just the fact that he's there, he's 16 years old.
Oh yeah, I seen him.
Right.
I can't remember his
Where
name.
is he from?
He's from Washington D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Well, I have a more local shout out.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to shout out my son.
All right.
Yes, I want to shout out my son, Moose Lewis.
Okay.
He went to NIAA State.
Okay.
He's a junior at Shadow Ridge, and he placed 5th in the triple jump.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
For the national team?
for the state.
For the
I mean, no,
State
that's
of
pretty.
Nevada.
And his name again is?
Musa Lewis.
How far did he go?
He went 43.8.
Okay. That's nice.
How tall is
He's like 6'1".
he?
Okay. How old is he?
Yeah, he's 17.
That's
a
pretty good.
long way then for 17 years old. 43. That's a long. He's going to be a great triple jumper.
Yeah.
I triple
so.
jumped.
Did you really?
did.
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
I didn't-
Okay,
at
wait.
17 years old.
What
I didn't do-
advice would you have for any triple jump?
It's funny you'd ask that. I
Yeah,
got a friend of mine. We were talking about that the other day. Was watching the women triple jump.
Okay.
If I have any advice for a triple jumper it's really called the hop, skip, and jump.
The hop,
That's the
skip,
name
and
of
jump.
that event.
Okay.
Hop, skip, and jump. And what I've noticed this last year is that a lot of the athletes aren't paying a lot of attention to the hop. You know, the hop, that needs to be where you need to go the farthest, because when you hit the board, you got to hop,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to skip, which is a step, and then you jump.
Right.
I think the hop, because when I was in, I that's what I focused on, the hop.
Okay.
That's where you get your distance.
And how did you perform when you were competing in the triple jump? How did you?
Well, in high school where I went to school, I'm from Los Angeles. They didn't have the hop, skip, and jump.
Oh, gotcha.
You had to go to a college level. I learned how to hop, skip, and jump in junior high school.
Gotcha.
So, and then the only way I got involved in hop, skip, and jumps was I had to go to meets outside of school, like junior Olympics, stuff like that. So I think the farthest I ever went, I want to say 42.5, something like that. That was pretty much the farthest.
Well, I know
I
when my son does it, it looks like he's flying across the sky.
Do you have any?
I love to see it.
Do you have any footage of him? Do you have any video?
Yes.
And
I
how do we get in contact with him for all the listeners out there, so we can check him out and we can support him?
Yeah, like he has Instagram. Oh, hold on.
It's okay, you're a newbie.
Hold on. Let me see. Where's Musa here? That's my daughter.
She's an athlete too.
She's at cheer camp right now.
Oh,
She's a cheerleader
She
with
wants-
Shadow Ridge, and they're at Utah at a conference. Okay, where's Musa? Anyway, I think I don't remember his thing, but my son Musa Lewis.
Okay, Musa Lewis.
Musa Lewis.
Yeah.
And you don't have an IG on him or anything like that?
That's what I was looking
Okay,
for. His
okay.
IG, but
He'll probably looking, Mom, you don't know my IG?
I don't know it by heart. I know.
Jeez, you're podcasting.
Let's see. He's one of my followers.
And what is next for him? What's the next round? What happens next?
Well, he becomes a senior
Okay.
next year, and he will. I mean, he's going to go out for the basketball team. We'll
Okay,
see
okay.
if he could get on the team this year. Okay, here's one. H8 period Musa underscore. Yeah, that's his Instagram.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good. We're gonna put a lookout for him. And again,
He has 500 followers.
oh yeah, he probably hasn't even tried.
This is one of his too. He has multiple accounts.
Okay.
You know this generation.
Yeah.
But there's a Shadow Ridge track and field. That's where they post about him and his jumps and stuff.
Okay.
They posted about him on the Shadow Ridge page.
Quincy Wilson is the name of the person who won
Quincy,
that.
that's the 16.
The 400.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
16-year-old.
He's a phenomenal runner. He's running.
Yeah.
He broke the junior record. He ran a 44.5, and then he turned around. Ran a 44.6, and then he turned around and ran a 44.5.
Right.
And that's almost unheard of.
And he came from nowhere. It
For
seemed like.
16 years old.
16
years old.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
That's tough. And then he's running against grown men.
So
Yeah.
there's
Wow.
in comparison, who would
That's
you
crazy.
at his age right now?
Nobody.
Nobody.
At 16.
Nobody
That's
16
phenomenal.
years old ever ran that fast.
And you compare with grown men doing that.
And he's running against grown men.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
just-
So, and it's a good possibility that they may pick him on the team as an alternate so he can
Mhm.
run the relay.
Well, that's
So-
and
And that's more.
I'm glad we're talking about that because I'm thinking that they might have Caitlin Clark as an alternate.
Oh,
They,
Lord
what do you think?
Jesus.
That she may be an alternate for the Olympic team since she did not get picked?
Well, remember I was saying last week about Chelsea Gray. Remember
Right,
she was
right,
hurt,
right, right.
But she's back now with Vegas.
You
They won like 3 or 4 in a row
Yeah.
since she done got back now. So I think she'll be healthy enough.
So Chelsea is a better pick than Caitlin?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, but I want the
Chelsea,
panel.
they done won 2 in a row.
Well,
Chelsea
We're gonna
all in
say a
all.
prayer.
Caitlin Clark
Caitlin can
has
play.
not
Developed.
developed.
Yeah, she can play.
She hasn't
She-
developed.
Look,
Shoot, you
she's
seen
a very
what-
good
you seen her on
basketball
the
player.
floor.
Yeah.
They knocked her down.
She
they-
don't care about that.
I'm just saying. I'm
Let me-
just saying, right?
She
Like,
hasn't developed.
Okay.
Let me say that's and I looked,
a message was sent very nicely for certain people to be in their place, and she's one of them. She needs to be in her place.
but that's kind of like the
Well-
norm. It's not the first knockdown in WNBA in the game.
I'm like I'm
It's
going
it's
with-
kind of physical. It's kind of
Yeah,
physical
it's
now.
physical, and they try
It's
to
a
be
sport.
physical on her, but she the golden goose.
She's a franchise at
She
this
is the
point.
golden goose.
She's making everybody look
she
at
gonna make y'all
WNBA.
money. Don't run her off.
No, you.
Come on now.
Well, that was Stephen A's
Yeah, I'm with
argument.
him on that.
Stephen
Yeah.
A's argument was that y'all want more money, put her on the Olympic team.
Yeah, thank
More
you.
eyes are going to watch
Yeah.
her because of that.
Because of her.
Because of that. It's political, though.
Yeah.
We
political.
talked about politics,
Come on now.
but what do you want? What do you want? What we just talked about?
Right.
Do you want the rings
Rings
or the money?
What you want?
You want the legacy or the money?
Well,
I bet you they say they want the money.
they want the money.
Nah.
But Caitlin-
Do I want to say 20 years from now when I'm talking to my kids, yeah, we want all of that? Oh, no, that's how your daddy, that's how your mama got that house. That house you was
Caitlin's
raised in.
time is coming. She just needs to be patient.
But
That's all.
but people see her.
You think her time is now?
The time is right now.
Wow.
That's why. Look, they wasn't flying chartered flights or what. They just started that because she
I
got
think
there.
that she's not the.
Okay, can I just say
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to say sell out.
I'm not
So,
saying she the best
but
player
I
in the
just
league.
I'm
Not at
just
all.
so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
No, go for it. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Wow. Caitlin Clark. Yo.
She good.
I think she should just. I think. Look, you can only do so much. She's human. Remember that.
And you don't want
she
her
can
having.
already played a college.
You don't want her
season.
having a nervous
I don't have
breakdown.
nothing against Caitlin Clark, right? She's a woman. She's out here trying to do her thing. But I just think there's a certain level of respect when you do certain things. And I think the representing our country, I think that's a significant representation.
You think she would act a fool out there
No,
as far
I'm
as
not-
bad sportsmanship or
I'm not
something?
saying that. I'm just saying I just don't. I think there are other women who are
Yeah,
better.
there are.
Yeah,
What that's what we're saying right now.
yeah,
Right.
that's what I agree
Do
with
you
that.
want? Are you going for the money? You want the ball players to get more money, or are you really concerned about winning this ring for 2024? Because they're gonna ball, they're gonna play, man. When they start playing, they're gonna play.
Yeah,
They got some competition.
yeah, them girls is bad.
They got some competition.
Yeah.
When you start playing them Russian girls, all that
Yeah.
stuff, they got some competition. So what do you want? You want more news. She's more newsworthy
Right.
to keep the camera on. I've been a follower of WNBA, and this guy right here, Harold, I know has been really a follower. But now there's like Caitlyn mania.
Right.
So take advantage of this. So
Right.
it's going to help out the other
Everybody. Now, It's
Not
gonna
all-
help
Not all
everybody.
money is good money.
that money is.
Uchana.
Not all money is
Uchana.
good
Now I
money.
got to play devil's
I
advocate
do
here.
too now.
I got to play devil's advocate, Uchana.
What do you
This
think?
is what they doing.
I think
This
she
is what
should
they.
take it. She
this
should-
is their life.
She should just slow
Be
down.
patient,
Be
right?
patient.
It may be on her.
It's gonna come.
I agree
She
with
being
you.
patient.
Caitlyn got a
I
whole
see.
team behind her. It's
Patient.
not just based on her. Caitlyn has a whole PR team,
Yeah.
people in her ear constantly. She's being coursed. Everybody's talking to her.
Okay, I have a question.
Go ahead.
We are at the
Pine Hollow Winery, located in beautiful Summerlin.
Las Vegas.
Yes.
And
Vegas, baby.
I was wondering if you guys tried any of the wine, what your favorite wine was.
I've
tonight.
tried pretty much about 80% of all the wines.
Okay, what's your favorite one on the menu?
I like the cherry wine.
the cherry wine.
Yeah.
What's that one?
This is mine.
Let me see. Oh, you got water.
It's pretty
I don't
good.
drink.
Okay, I do partake.
Okay.
Usually my girl, when she gets here,
I was gonna say
they order for me.
Right.
They order for me, and
Good.
so she just gives me some quick. I either do
Keisha,
a glass
what's
or
the name of that one? The one that I had the top down. Monkey business.
so definitely on the next when we do the next podcast, Ask a Lady, Ask a Man, there'll definitely be wine on the next one here. But yeah, man, we've had a great show today,
Great.
and
Yeah.
it's mighty cool that we had a visitor
Yeah.
stop by. We're here every Wednesday, Uchana.
Every Wednesday, everybody
Like
come
5:30.
out, Las Vegas, enjoy yourself.
So Craig, Harold, y'all want to say something to your people before
No,
we depart?
I appreciate everybody that came on it before that. Okay.
Okay, so your castmates
I have
Hi.
that's our guest today,
and this is
Shauna.
your other guests
Yes.
and
Brian.
to Brian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just appreciate everybody. Oh,
Oh, I see Sister
I
Lovin
see-
on here.
I see-
Speak to your people.
Patterson.
Speak to
I
your
see
people.
Deborah
Yeah.
from
Right.
New Orleans. I see Carolyn. Oh,
Yeah,
And see,
got a
those
lot
are
of people
fans
on
of you guys.
Do I
Yeah.
have
Those are your
Yada.
fans,
Yeah.
man.
and
These
who
are
else
real
around?
good people.
Viola and
I
who else
might
we
not
got?
have
We're bringing our stands definitely next week.
Yeah.
That's
Nikki.
Oh, they
Good
gave
New
me
Orleans.
the nice stand
Yeah, you got
since
And,
I'm new.
Vicky from New
I'm the
Orleans.
newbie
So
today.
everybody, Angie
gave
from
me
New
the-
Orleans,
Miss
New Orleans in the
Joanne.
house.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
Nolans.
That was
You gotta say
nice.
Nolans. Don't
Nolans.
disrespect them.
New Orleans.
No, you gotta say Nolans.
New Orleans is in the house.
So I mean another what number I think this is 9
What, 9
episodes.
No,
8.
this is 7.
I think this is 8.
This is
No.
on what channel?
Counting too
This is on the
fast.
Morock Entertainment YouTube channel.
There you
Mo
go.
Rock
Morock is
Entertainment.
MOROC Entertainment YouTube channel.
Okay.
And
Mo
so
Rock.
we
How many
have
subscribers do you have?
I have close to 200 now.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I'm trying to get to 500 because once I get to 500, YouTube starts paying me.
yeah.
So
Let's go.
I need more subscribers. So
Yep.
if you're a YouTube fan, subscribe to my channel. We talk about entertainment, sports. We do it all.
Right.
I think you should invite Artie on your show.
Okay, whoever Artie is welcome.
Yeah.
Is Artie the comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Where's he at?
Where is he comedy at?
Keisha, where does Artie comedy at? He used to do Cork and Thorn. He used to have a show.
Oh,
That's Harold's joint, yeah.
That's both
Yeah.
our spots.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys do stuff at Cork and Thorn?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a
he's-
long time.
Randy's like our girl, the
Oh,
owner. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good friends of hers.
Yeah.
What does he do? Show? Where does he go?
Was he up there with Darius on
He
Monday?
has comedies. He had comedy shows, and he had like a really cute show that was like a date night show
Okay.
where he would have like men and women, and he would have like people come on stage, and he had a good show.
There's
I
a
thought.
need for that. Invite him.
Yeah.
Invite him. You know, I love to connect with him. I'm a networking guy, and I'm just trying to build my show up. I had 3, now I'm down to 2, but I want to get to 10
He
shows.
used to do a comedy cruise too.
Really?
Yeah, he used to rent a
That's
yacht
your thing,
and
yeah.
do like a comedy cruise.
Huh?
You
and-
was on a cruise, weren't you?
Yeah, I was on a cruise. I used to be on a cruise. I did it for 2 years on Norwegian Cruise Line. I'm an entertainer. so I
Oh,
did
okay.
that. But yeah, that's our show.
Mhm.
Undeniably Sports Talk. We're gonna
Great
see you.
Never got my answer.
What is your question?
I thought you asked a question about loose parts or something.
That's gonna be on the next show.
Oh, that's the next show. Okay.
She said
Stay
loose
tuned,
parts.
everybody.
About 20 to 30 minutes.
Stay tuned.
So you guys don't go anywhere. Any more parting words?
Looking forward to seeing everybody next week. I see Angie and Angela Turner. Angela, that's
And
Derek's wife.
Yeah, oh no, Angie's
Derek's
on there.
wife. She's
Okay.
on there.
Yeah, looking forward to everybody joining in next week. Having
Yeah.
a great time here. Thank you all for having
Yeah.
me.
Okay,
we had a
and
good time.
Oh, George.
I had a surprise for you guys. I'm trying to work on my press pass.
Okay.
So with me being a broadcaster and everything, and I have shows, I'm allowed to go for press passes, and so that'll enable you guys to go to certain sporting events, man.
Oh,
This
okay.
is it's an actual show, you know. So, and if you're just tuning in right now, you can check the rebroadcast on YouTube.
Mhm.
About an hour or so where it edits and everything. You can always catch the rebroadcast. That's where we get the majority of the views, man,
Right.
from week to week. Like the next day, everybody's unable, can't tune in when we do it,
Mhm.
So, but yeah, man,
Okay, are you guys watching the presidential debate tomorrow?
we're going to talk about that on the next show.
We're gonna talk about it on the next show.
Okay.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thanks a lot.
Uchana.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Love
All
you.
right. All right, guys.
We done?
We're done.
Thank you, Mr. China. Pleasure.
Yeah, you added some flavor.
I had flavor.
No, you did. You did.